I tell you, sometimes companies can shock the hell out of you, and Nintendo has done it. The Nintendo Direct happened yesterday, and if you've been under a rock, you haven't seen all the news flying around. Big game names are coming out to the Switch that nobody thought they would get from Bethesda. And just a lot of great news and a lot of good 3DS stuff. And I'm going to run down through as much as I can without making a humongous long video. I'm looking at IGN. I looked at all these lists and different sites, and some miss certain things on it. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can here. But the whole Direct was 45 minutes. It was cool. About 10 minutes, first 10 minutes was all 3DS stuff. And there's a lot of games that I'm going to miss because they throw a ton of stuff that I don't even know what they are. But I'm going to hit the big things that IGN has hit. And there's other things. Again, open your Switch if you got one. There are all the videos there. Just go to YouTube and search it. You watch Direct. It take, like I said, take you less than an hour. But there's a lot of things. Let's go through a few things, especially about the 3DS. Mario Party Top 100. Basically, it's all the top 100 mini games from all the Mario parties together, and that's a cool little thing. Minecraft for the new 3DS. It was said it can't be done, but it got. I'm not a Minecraft fan. I just never got into it. It's a cool game. Just never, my friends and I can never get into it. But holy crap, it's Minecraft on the go, and this thing is going to sell like gangbusters. There's also a lot of information on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for you Pokemon fans. Kirby Battle Royale is a multiplayer or 4-player and multiplayer online Kirby Battle game. It looked really good. And I do mean really, really good. And there's a lot of other things. They showed Phoenix Wright, a lot of RPGs, re-release of Mario and Luigi game. I'm trying to look through here again. Like I said, IGN did not have everything out there, but let me look here real quick at GameSpot. Let me see here again, the news all over the place. Let's see, but Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Fire Emblem Warriors for 3DS, Intrian Odyssey 5, the RPG Alliance Alive, Yokai Watch 2, more information on it, Lanterns Mystery Journey, Catriel, I think I said it right, and The Millionaire's Conspiracy, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, plus Bowser's Minions. A lot of interesting stuff. And, of course, a Pokemon-themed 2DS, which is going to sell like gangbusters, and a orange and white one that's going to sell like gangbusters. Then we moved on, and the first thing they showed on Switch was a huge video over Xenoblade Chronicles 2, releasing December 1st, 2017. People thought he was not going to release it. I doubt he'll release it. It's coming out. It looks gorgeous. I don't know if I'm going to get it right off the bat, because I got a lot of games I'm buying not on that, like Fractured But Whole, and yeah, I'll get to Destiny 2 with some Epic Geeky buddies and my friends. We're just going to, even though we're going to eat my words a little bit because I didn't really trust them. We played the beta on the computer. We're going to play it in October. Then they moved on to some other things for the Switch. They showed, NBA 2K18 looked great. FIFA looked great. And they didn't really show much at WWE, but it's of course coming. Splatoon 2 is getting more updates. Returning map Kelp Dome, and it arrives September 15th. It's free update. Additionally, another stage, Snapper Canal. A new umbrella weapon, 10th Umbrella. An update for the arms, which gave the new character Lollipop. If you're big into arms, the game's still going strong. Snipper Clips Plus. It's just going to be a new version of the original game plus 30 plus new stages. All types of new different ways to play. A DLC for the original game to bring it up by $10 to bring the other game up to snuff, or you'll get a brand new version that comes to retail. That was a good little hit, The Kirby game has the name Kirby All-Stars, which is the Nintendo Switch version, and it's coming spring 2018. So there you go. You got a first half of next year. You got a big Kirby game. It looked really good. Morphe's Law, again, is that unusual shooter where you shoot people, you shoot your opponents, and what you damage, shoot them in the head, their head shrinks, and it causes all types of weird morphing and changes in the size. I'm going to hold my opinions on that. I'm not bashing it or going against it. Hopefully it's got a demo, but I say bring it on. More shooters and more games like that. Multiplayer for the Switch is great. I'm trying to go through all this, like the big things I'm going to touch on before I hit these other. The Project Octopath Traveler looks great. The demo's out. I got it, but I haven't played it. From Square Enix, HD 2D is the new look of it. It looks good, and like I said, the Fire Emblem Warriors for the Switch looks great with the new character. I'm looking at all this. I'm kind of glazing over to get to the big points I'm trying to talk about. And the other big ones for me, I know everybody's going to focus on different stuff. Skyrim is coming out in November with all the Zelda stuff, and it's the exclusive edition, of course. And they haven't said it's special edition. It's got to be special edition. That stuff has all the graphic pops. It may not be exactly like the PC or the PS4, but of course, difference in power. It looks good with all the Zelda stuff. And they confirmed the Zelda stuff. You can use the amiibos, or it's in the game. That's cool. I didn't want it completely locked behind an amiibo, and it's in there. You can get the Master Sword, the Hyrulean Shield, of course, the outfit from Breath of the Wild. That's really great. And then, of course, I'm going to jump over the two biggest things that even RGT85 went gaga over. We all did. The two biggest shocks of the whole fucking show. But then they showed a ton of Mario Odyssey, ton of new worlds, not all of them, and new mechanics, and a few things like that. And I'll put this picture over top of me. Everybody's going over that Mario is topless and has nipples. Okay. He has nipples. He's shirtless on some beaches. There's a lot of cool outfits for Mario. It's great. Every time I see that game more and more, it's just like, God, I can't wait. It's going to be a new legendary game. And I'm talking about legendary. It's going to be one of the biggest Marios and biggest successes I think they've ever had. It may outsell Zelda. I don't think it could, but a lot of the Mario fans, the lovers of Mario 64 and the speedrunning community are chomping at the bit. It's going to at least match Zelda, I think, in the amount of sales. And a new bundle for the Switch, which is Mario Odyssey. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Comes with bright red Joy-Cons, a red case, and of course Mario Odyssey. That is going to sell like gangbusters for the holiday season. I think that's going to be really good. It's just, you know, we see there's a fucking a Mario packing game for the Switch. That may stay on the shelves for a while. And I think I said, I may not say, the Arena of Valor is a new free-to-play MOBA. And has 35 heroes, including tanks, mages, warriors, all that good stuff. Beta tests coming this winter. Looked interesting. But the two biggest shocks. Doom 2016 and the brand new, which is not going to release this year. I know I'm going to get to that too. It's not going to release on the side of the PS4, Xbox One, PC. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Wolfenstein's releasing in 2018, probably early. I'm thinking early first half, if not probably pretty early. And Doom comes out this year. I have really been running it in my mind. Do I double dip on Doom? I was going to do it on the PC. I played the demo on the PC. It runs great. Of course, mouse and keyboard. I got, what you might see, the pack-in demon statue. I've got the collectible version for PS4, but it's tempting. There is some technical things about it. The only thing they're leaving out is Snap Map Editor. And I don't know if anybody's told why. And there's always going to be Nintendo detractors and people that are hating on the Switch. I'm going to go out there and just say it's probably a memory constraint. My thought. Maybe memory and processor. Because the editor you're making the level, also you could jump in and play it. It takes a little bit more than just playing a compiled game. Maybe that's just my theory. The game comes on the game card, all single player. You have to download all the multiplayer, but it's fully functional from the other versions. So there you go. You're going to need some good internal storage, or your SD card for full-blown Doom. But Doom, oh my gosh, there's images of Doom versus Switch versus PS4, and it looks very close. I know it's not going to be exactly the same. People will be like, oh, it sucks. And I know IGN and all these places are going to try to tear it apart, but it's good to compare, and I think it's going to be fantastic. This shows you something. The Switch can do a lot, and I am going to call it because Doom supports Vulkan API. Remember a lot of us other YouTubers, back when it's the NX, we were talking about the technology, and Nintendo's part of the Vulkan API consortium of companies that support it. It's the next step above OpenGL. And when people have been running, Doom on the PC in Vulkan, it's fucking ridiculous amounts of performance. This is probably why, and why Wolfenstein is probably delayed. I think the first Wolfenstein reboot was on the Rage engine. And I think that id Tech 6 is the Doom engine. They may just switch over to that engine and redoing the engine with probably Vulkan. Again, nobody's confirmed this, but it's there. We all know that from us that dug into the NX information. Vulkan's a huge thing. Unreal and Vulkan are a huge thing that make this system perform great. So I've seen people talking in comment sections like, holy fuck, Nintendo's doomed.
Ooh, you suck.
Okay. Sorry. But, Nintendo sucks. The Switch has no games. Switch sucks. Switch is doomed. Nintendo's doomed in a bad way. No, they're not. We got NBA, FIFA, WWE, Skyrim, Doom, Wolfenstein 2, a little bit behind, but it's probably because they're having to convert it to make it work good. I don't care if they're going to be slightly different than the big consoles. This is great. Fabulous. A lot of people have called this in the comments. A few places I looked. Blizzard has no excuse for Overwatch, and they don't. Now with this, because I think a lot of the companies don't want to redo their engines, I think you're just going to have to suck it up. Final Fantasy 15, the developers have said they can't really get it running good. Well, change it to Unreal, which Final Fantasy 7 Remake is, or change it to Vulkan, and you probably get a good running version of it. Why not? The thing that will bring even more of these games over is the sales of the Switch, and I'm hoping that by the end of the year, if not in the next year, they've already surpassed 10 million. They're selling like hotcakes, especially now Mario coming out, all these bundles and Doom, and they're going to sell a lot of Switches if they got the production. If Nintendo gets their head out of their ass and gets that production and puts them out there for Black Friday and the holiday season, this system is going to sell so much that companies are going to have to turn and go, there's money over there, let's make it happen. And yeah, they'll have to do some different changes to their engine, but the Switches can do it. I will say this, Bungie, maybe in a couple of years, could look at something with Destiny. Oh no, it can't do that. Really? Destiny ran on the 360 and PS3, and it had like half a gig of memory. Yeah, it could. It would not be exactly the same, but just take your engine and make it Vulkan capable. Maybe take some stuff like that. Work with it. If you see an install base, it'll work to a certain extent. And that's okay. We've seen that with the GameCube. We saw it with the Wii. When it's a successful system, you will see ports of it just slightly different. But now they have the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller. It does have a standard layout, so we're going to get really good ports, I hope. I hope this is the future of Nintendo Switch. It's different. It's not the same, and it's not competing with PS4, Xbox, or PlayStation, PS4, Xbox, or PC, excuse me. But we're going to get some good ports that it can run, other good third-party games, and a lot of great first-party. So I'm at 14 minutes here. This was great. The Nintendo Switch is on fire. The 3DS is also doing well as well. The only thing I'll care about is Samus Metro Returns. I'll probably wait and get it for Christmas so my wife can get me a stocking stuffer. But there's a lot of good stuff for it as well. Nintendo's doing well, and this Direct shows it. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Everything should have popped up on the screen. Subscribe and share. And yeah, Nintendo is doing strong. I can't wait to see what they do this year in the holiday season. All right, everybody. Picky Gamer.